Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakodash, the belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well, who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. I'm the brother Rapaya from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. This is a response to the House of David coming out on Prime. You see, and we always have to keep in mind that, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is in rulership today. All right? Because King David, all right, who is from the tribe of Judah, you see, is dark skinned, very dark complected, dark brown in color, complexion, all right, with woolly hair and with a beard. Okay, and same with Goliath. Goliath, being a Philistine, all right, a Hamite, a so-called African today, he would be dark-skinned as well too. You see, and we have to remember that Esau Edom is in rulership today. He's the one in control of everything. So he's portraying his version of history, which is always mixed with a lie when it comes to him. But this is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So he's covering up the faces of the Israelites, all right? The Israelites are the true judges, you see? We were given the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. No other nation. All right? But with Esau, Edom in rulership, he's covered up the faces. All right? And he's changed the history, you see, to portray himself as God's chosen people. And that's why they took our identity today. Who today calls themselves the Jews? All right? But the Edomites, the small, hat or small cap, Edomites, the Amalekites, to be more precise. You see, the head tribe of Esau, Edom, is the Amalekites, the small hatters, the curly fries, if you will. They're the ones that call themselves Jews today. They're the ones that own the media. They own Hollywood. All right. They own everything that you see and listen to on television or the radio, all right? They're the one pushing all this information out, all right, to hide the truth, because they know that as long as the Israelites don't know the truth, they don't know the name of their power and his only begotten son, they don't know their nationality and their true origins, that they could continue, these Edomites can continue to rule over us and rule the world. You see? And that's why they keep pushing out movies like this, all right, programming the minds of Jake and these heathens too, for that matter, because they got to show themselves as the people, you see? And the character that you see here, he looks, like Arabic, if you will. With a bald face, it looks so bugged out, you know what I'm saying, that they try to say, this is David right here, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. All right? He was ruddy, so he, and of a fair complexion. So it was like a brown, a reddish brown color. Let's see if we can find that. Let me see here. Let me put ruddy horse. Yeah, you put ruddy horse on Google, and it's going to give you a brown. It's going to give you a brown color. All right, it's not going to give you Esau Edom. Esau Edom is red. All right, his blood shows forth through his skin. You see, this is the mark of Cain. All right, these are Cain's children, descendants. All right, the house of Esau Edom. You see, which they are red. They have no brown in them. All right, the Lord cursed them. All right, that's biblical leprosy right there that Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, have to this day. and they're considered a clean leopard. All right. But King David, he was definitely of brown color. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look up a ruddy horse, even, you know, it's like a reddish brown, but nonetheless brown in color. And King David has a beard and hair, you know, woolly hair. Not this character that they have here, this young guy, whoever the hell he is, playing King David, man. And then the Philistines themselves are not even so-called black. The Hamites are dark-skinned, man. You know what I mean? They like so-called black people. They are another nation that's so-called black. All right? But they're called Hamites, you see? The Lord made a clean distinction between the two. You know, Israelites and Hamites. You know, like the Lord, Yahweh Shai. All right? Yahweh Shai, when he was a child, an infant, you know, Joseph and Mary fled into Egypt, all right? Because Herod was trying to kill Yahweh Shai as a baby, you know? So why would they go into Egypt to hide among the Egyptians, you see? Because they too were dark-skinned. You know, Joseph and Mary were dark-skinned, all right? They're both from the tribe of Judah. You know, this is Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. All right. So Judah is mourning, and the gates, the leaders thereof, are languishing. They're crying out. All right, and it reads what? They are black. They are dark skin. Let's get that word actually. This is Jeremiah 14:2, going to the interlinear concordance, right? For the word kudar, right? Black, yeah, kudar, which is H, and H means Hebrew, because we're in the Old Testament. All right, we got to go into the Hebrew. If it was the New Testament, it would be G, meaning Greek. So we'd have to go into the Greek word, you see. But this is H 6937 Kudar. All right, to be dark, darken. Yep. So this is black even here, blackish, darken. You know, so it's a dark color. So it tells you, man, that Judah, all right, the head tribe of Israel, the so-called Negroes today in America, right? Is that, you know, how you would know them today? They are so-called black people, man. You see? There's no confusion when it comes to the scriptures, man. All right, the Lord makes it very plain and clear to the elect. Not everyone's going to receive this. Not everyone's going to believe it, and that's okay. This is all for the elect of the nation of Israel. You see? Because the scriptures give you characteristics. All right, it gives you clues on how the people looked. It even tells you how the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son look as well. All right. And the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, who are both so-called black men. Remember, if you see me, as Yahweh Shai said, if you see me, you see the Father. So, you know, they look alike. All right. They both have woolly hair, white woolly hair, and they're dark skin, man. All right, very dark. You see, and King David, hey, he's of color too, man. All right. You know, like the ruddy horse. You know, like a fair brown, if you will, or something. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, brown. Okay, not like Esau Edom, where it like, you know, his blood's showing through his skin like that. All right, and there's no brown in him. You see, because King David, you know, being in the sunlight, hey, he'll get vitamin D, he'll get a tan. But Esau Edom will get cancer. All right? They can't stand in the sunlight. You see? And that's why, hey, they're in control right now of the world. They're making movies like this showing you that that the Philistines, right, who are Hamites, were another Arabic-looking type tribe. Nah, man. That's confusion. All right? That's confusion. That's not what really went down. That's not how it went down. And that's not who was involved. You see? Because they like to push out this whole Middle Eastern thing, all right? And that's Western Asia. You know what I'm saying? That whole Middle Eastern thing is nonsense, man. But nonetheless, they push out that Middle Eastern thing so that they categorize, oh, yeah, he's from the Middle East, and now he looks Arabic, you know? You think it's Ishmael. You're over here, oh, Ishmael. King David looks Ishmael, so do the Philistines. They look Ishmael, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, if you're not, you know, studying and going into the scriptures, into the history and the prophecies, all right, you're not going to know. You're just going to see this movie made by an Edomite, and you're going to run with it because, oh, it must be true since it's on TV. All right, and that's so far from the truth, man. All right, Esau Edom is the devil the Bible speaks of, man, the deceiver, the liar. You see, who's what? Deceived the whole world, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations. So, hey, the truth is out. You know, and hey, that veil is being lifted up. You see? But yet Esau's still going to fight for his rulership, his kingdom. He's still going to push out madness out there. All right? Because, hey, most people are going to believe what they see on. Yeah, most people are going to believe what they see on TV, you know, and they're not going to look into books. All right? The American mind today, for the most part, is programmed through television, man. All right? What they see and hear on that Black Mirror, you know what I'm saying? And they don't go into the scriptures, they don't read, and that's why it's only for the elect, man. All right, the elect are going to be like the church of Berea, and they're going to look into the scriptures on these things. All right, they're going to be looking for the Lord. They're going to be looking for answers from the Lord. You see, that's within these scriptures, man. All right, they're not going to go anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to see that this man Esau Edom is a liar. All right, and these movies, these historical timepieces, all right, these historical pieces, are not lining up with the scriptures, man. You see? In a lot of his movies, man, the movie 300, all right, what's that one? Damn, you know, the Vikings, the movies, it's like right at the tip of my tongue, man. What is the name of it? Oh, man. You know, but like, you know, Ireland and Great Britain, you know, Europe, all right. Hey, those are all Jakes, man. Those are all so-called black people ruling, all right, during that 1,000-year period. You know, when Esau was put away, when he was ran off into the mountains. You know what I mean? We chased him out away from us, man. You know. And Esau's trying to hide this information, but it's all right here in the scriptures. And that's why it's important to get into these scriptures, man. Especially if you're a proselyte, if you're a newcomer, get into these scriptures, man. You see, because the whole history of the world is contained in the Bible, you know. And it's written in parables, and you're going to need a man of the Lord to teach you these things, you see. Until you're able to teach others. You see, you got to get built up. All right, but that's why it's important to read this whole roll and view the world, all right, through the lenses of the scriptures. You see? Now you're filtering out all the BS, and you're seeing and spotting the BS. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we know that King David was a dark-skinned man, and he had a beard. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the law. And the Philistines were so-called dark as well, you know. We know that they're Hamites, you see. And we know that Esau Edom is in rulership right now, portraying what? You know, his lies, right, upon the whole world, all right? Hey, but the truth is out, man. You know? And there's no turning it away. That's why Jay Rockefeller said that the internet should have never been created. You see? Because we're revealing everything that they've done, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And by putting it, online on, YT, all right, this word through the unicorn, all right, Psalms 19, hey, is going to the four corners of the earth, man. It's reaching the ends of the world, all right? And the whole world knows this, the whole world sees that Esau Edom is the damn devil, man. But this is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 27, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched, and is being put out, and it's being quenched by the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see? Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, all right, the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. You see? So, hey, keep in mind, when you watch these movies, all right, these historical time pieces, what color the people actually were, what language they actually spoke, things like that. All right, because here it is in 2025. We're watching movies of what, like, what was that? With 1000 or the 11th century BC, for King David and Goliath fighting around that time period, roughly around that time period. Hey, they spoke a different language back then, not English. You see what I'm saying? So even like children watching this, they're looking at it as, they speak English, and they understand that Esau is ruling today. So like to fly a plane anywhere in the world, one of the main requirements is that you speak English. All right, you could be Japanese or Chinese. All right, you could be from India flying a plane, but you gotta speak English. You see, because it shows you that they're in rulership, man. All right? There's all these little things that we overlook, all right? Well, most people overlook because they're not filtering it through the scriptures, man. You see? Because our people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today, hey, we speak this English, we speak Spanish or Portuguese or whatever, what it is, what I'm saying, in the land of our captivity, what I'm saying? But this is not how it was in the beginning. No, we spoke Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash, the holy tongue, and now we're being returned to the Lord, all right? We're seeking the face of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, and we understand that there's more power in saying things when we pray in the Hebrew, okay? In the ancient Hebrew, not Yiddish, there's a difference. There's a huge, huge difference. The ancient Hebrew, you see? And that's why we have to seek out the old paths, man. All right? And get understanding. Because here Christianity teaches you to call the Lord whatever you want. All right? But the Lord has a way. All right? He has a preference on how he likes things done. You see? But nonetheless, hey, the truth is here, man. It's out and it's being declared by the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, all right? By defending the gospel, by making responses to videos like this, pushing out lies, you see? But, Esau's always going to give you a version that shines light upon him, all right? And he's the bad guy. All right, so hey, that's why when we bring out this truth, we're shining out the light of truth upon him, and he's running, man. All right, he's making unrighteous decrees to come up against those that speak against the small hats. All right, and all we're doing is bringing out the truth, and look how much of a threat that is. You see. But this is Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So the whole world's going to know that you're the damn devil the Bible speaks of. All right? You guys You small hatters, you fake you wishes, all right, are not the chosen people of God. God hates you people, all right? He hates Esau, Edom. And for you other nations, he don't even give a fuck about any of you other nations, man. He don't care about y'all. He only cares about and loves the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Because 2/3 of his own, of our own people are not going to make it. They're not Israel, man. All right? They're in a Gentile state of mind. And they're going to be destroyed because they don't want to turn from that. They're cleaving on to that. And the dividing line ultimately is coming down to the MOTB. All right? Which, Lord willing, Trump makes it mandatory this year. All right? It's going to speed up things much faster. You see? But hey, get into your own history, man. All right? Watch the Elder Malcolm. Watch the Apostles of Great Millstone. All right? And get into this history and know who you are. You see? Because we're God's chosen people. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, and also the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigner. All right? Meaning what? What does that mean? That means Israelites, because we've been scattered to the four corners of the earth among all these other nations, these heathens. So we're going to have Israelites looking like these other nations that we're scattered among. You see? Because skin color is an indicator. It's not a definite. All right? And God does not love everybody, man. You see? It's all about your lineage. If you, on your father's side, if you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side, that determines what nation of people you are. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Chakodash, the bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity, Shalom, and a Baba Ball. Kwam Yasharallah.